Good enough.
Good enough.
Hey,
That's going to be good enough,
Hey,
folks.
everybody. Welcome to the
good
We Cool podcast. What's that?
And that's
Good. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the We Cool podcast. Podcast where we apologize.
Welcome.
Demand apologies.
Come in. Come into the podcast.
Come on in. Sit your white ass
Come down. You're welcome. Welcomed into the podcast.
Hello, listener.
Hello.
Come on, Ryan.
Hello, listen.
We got to coax Ryan out of his shell.
Hello, I'm tired, man. I'm trying to put some dang effort into this podcast.
Yeah.
And it's awful hard sometimes.
Yeah. We have a hard job.
They're calling it the hardest job that's ever existed.
Yeah.
Podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys have been walking around New York all day. I've been working all day.
Mm-hmm.
The easiest job.
Yeah.
An actual job.
Yeah. Oh, man. What's so annoying about working at a restaurant in a bathhouse is that, and this is not the guest's fault. This is not the people who come into the bath. It's not their fault that they do this. But they don't know anything about the restaurant checking into the bathhouse. Like, they know there is a restaurant, but they don't know, like, any of the protocol.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone who comes in is, like, in their swimsuit, in their swimsuit.
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Thanks.
Ryan's no, it's not. His
I
body
thought about it, and I was like,
You'll let him have this one.
I'll let Tommy have this one so that I can slam him back down to earth later on in the episode.
So they're in their swimsuit, and they come in, and they're like...
They're confused.
They're terrified.
And then
So I have to explain to everybody what's going on. And that's not how you want to enter in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Every restaurant you go into, you kind of know the deal. You kind of know,
here-
hey, you wait to be seated. But
That's about it.
That's about it. That's
Yeah.
that's the rules.
Yeah.
Wait to be seated, then you get a menu, and then boom, you're off to the races.
Yeah.
And you're at a damn restaurant.
Yeah, you're.
But this is way different. At the bathhouse, guess what? Hey, welcome in. Here's your firearm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's now. So now why do I need a firearm?
so now
You're
I'm
gonna
wet.
need it.
So now I'm wet.
Yeah.
I'm in my swimsuit.
nowhere to put it. Nowhere to put the gun.
There's no holster.
No.
They don't provide the holster. That's on you. You need
And
to bring
also,
it.
God
the
provides the
firearm is
holster.
wet and it's leaking.
Yeah.
Water.
It's leaking bullets and water and oil.
Yeah.
You're like one of those cops, like in a shower scene in the old like police station where they're walking around in a towel with one of the shoulder holsters too. You know.
Yeah.
Why do
That's
they
what all
shower
your
with
customers
those
are
on?
like. Just in case something happens in the shower, dude.
Yeah, just in case I need to shoot someone while I'm bathing.
How many people do you think have been shot by somebody like just fully nude, like right out of the shower?
Well,
It's
this
got to
is-
be
17.
Wait.
just like
Say the question again.
Well, so like you're taking a shower.
I wasn't listening.
I wasn't listening.
You're taking a shower.
I was thinking about a naked cop. I was thinking about a fat naked
Hey,
cop.
Tommy just
hey
kinda
buddy. So was
tuned
I.
out.
Yeah.
I don't even think any of the listeners are hearing this right now, too. We just painted such a beautiful picture for them.
Yeah.
I just mean, like, there's probably a lot of guys who've gotten spooked in the shower, grabbed the Glock, and
Right.
just come out blasting, you know?
All right.
That's
yeah.
what I do in
Well,
the
what-
shower. If I hear a sound, do you ever have that when you're in the shower? You think
Yes.
you're hearing sounds?
Yeah.
That's why you need to have a gun in there.
I
Because you're
always
paranoid.
I got my dandruff shampoo.
Are you paranoid? You may need to buy a pistol.
Well, there was a shooting today, so we got.
Yeah.
This might be.
We got
why
gun
this
fever.
Why this is on our minds.
We have gun brain right now.
Yeah.
Dude,
We probably shouldn't, like, go super into the shooting stuff.
There
No,
was a
definitely
shooting. Well, it is.
This
I
isn't going to
do-
come out for at least a week or, yeah.
Yeah. So.
The point is, there was a shooting on the subway. It was very scary. None of us were involved.
It was the
we
first.
think.
we're the main suspects.
Dude, we're the
No.
fucking scruspacks, man.
No, it is funny that like Ryan and Grant, they're visiting New York right now.
Day one.
They're doing shows. Day one for you.
Yeah.
Basically, day one for. Actually, no, you had Monday.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Um,
a seasoned vet. I'm a veteran
it's
of
Tuesday.
the New York War.
And I'm like, people like, especially like going to Wisconsin, everyone's like, is New York dangerous? Like, and I'm like, it's fine. Everyone's a pussy. If you go to the East Village, it's just pussies hanging out. Like, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a problem with it. And then first week you guys are back, I'm like, yeah, dude, this is crazy.
Dude, this like never happened.
Like, dude, this happens. This is only like the second time this has happened.
Yeah, it was like I woke up this morning and my mom texted me. She's like, "There's a shooting in Brooklyn." I was like, "Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever, mom.
Yeah, it's how we fucking
That's
do
New
it,
York.
dude."
That's just New York for you." And then it was like, "Oh no, there was like a." It was like a
national news event.
Yeah.
the day I touched down in Brooklyn. Nah, that's cool though. Glad to be here. Anyways,
That's what's crazy. We always thought if there was going to be national news this week from Brooklyn, it would be that Grant just touched down. CNN, Grant Winkles lands in Brooklyn.
everybody's trying to take pictures of me. I got the fucking hood over
You're
my
holding
head.
a baby.
Yeah, out a window.
You're Michael Jackson.
Well, we should say hello to all the new listeners after the run that we just went on. I think we probably got some new folks out there.
What are they listening to?
The We Cool podcast.
What do we do on this damn thing?
We demand apologies, apologize, and read anonymous listener apologies. I'm Grant Winkles, one of your hosts.
And we do call and response.
And you are?
Yeah.
Ryan Call.
I'll
And
apologize.
response.
I'll apologize for being a little, on behalf of all of us, for being a little sleepy
Yeah.
this episode.
And
We've been
that's
having a crazy ass time.
Tommy Bayer.
We've been doing some
It has been a crazy run. Like we
It is suspicious that you get to New York
Yeah.
and there is a shooting.
That's not suspicious. Don't look into it.
I'm just saying.
Don't put your detective cap on and
Dude, this-
Grant touches
Take out your
down in
magnifying
New
Because I've been
York.
here for 2 days, so it couldn't be
It
me.
can't be. Well,
I would have done it.
The city knows and loves it.
I'm impulsive too, so I would have done it right away.
The city
You're
knows and loves and
impulsive.
trusts you, though. You're already a hometown hero.
Yep.
Grant on the-
They're calling me
local
a
native.
hometown
They're
hero.
calling
Well, you
you-
went down there and tried to stop it right when it was
I did.
happening.
Well, okay, just so Grant
Dude, I'm
touches
just
down
saying-
Monday night,
If I was on that subway train,
and I don't know. I barely even talked to him. He just went right into his room in my apartment. He just came
Yeah.
right home and just went. And
he said,
he goes, "I have a big thing. Sorry, I have a
I
lot
have
of
something to 3D print in your room.
Yeah.
Grant
I have
bursts
3D
into the
printer.
apartment and he says, "I've got to take a shit," and he just goes into the room.
Now that did happen.
Yeah, he goes into the bedroom.
Yeah.
Doesn't come out.
Nobody
for
talked to me. I
hours.
have to take a shit.
Well, you were in my room with a 3D printer just going.
He printed a toilet.
And then I came out and I was like, I gotta go to Chinatown.
So, I don't know.
And now we're here. Don't look into it. Nobody look into it. But sorry, for anything.
Yeah.
Chinatown, more like China Crown. That's the king of the New York, baby. Is that place?
China clown when you're there.
Dude, yeah, because I dress up like a fucking clown, and it scares and confuses them.
Dress up like a baby clown.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're
so
cool.
What are your guys' thoughts? This is both your first time in New York. What are your
it's
takeaways, thoughts?
It's gnarly.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like New York.
A lot of mass shootings so far.
Yeah,
That's
a
what
lot
I'd say.
of mass shootings.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that,
Again, man, this
That's for the city of
this,
brotherly love.
barely ever happens.
Yeah. No, it's fucking awesome, man. It's great.
A lot
Really
of mass
cool.
shootings. Not a lot of massed shootings. When a guy's shooting a mast of an
Also,
old ship.
How about we just drop the shootings? Everybody just go back to mass. I think God could play a role in this.
Yeah.
You need to go to
Has
damn
anybody thought
church.
about that?
Yeah.
Has anybody? Yeah, we have.
The only mass shooting I'm doing is I'm shooting myself into the damn church doors.
The only mass
Like a
shooting I'm doing is
cannonball.
I'm like a cannonball. I'm shooting right in there, and I'm saying
Mhm.
I'm asking for forgiveness,
like the podcast.
like the podcast.
The only mass shooting I'm doing is with Father Stu after the game over on the courts.
Yeah.
Just
That's right.
raining threes down.
That's right. Church basketball.
Me and the Father.
Little church ball.
Yep. Shirts versus skins. Collars versus skins. That's what we call it. He plays with all the children.
Yeah.
And he makes them play naked. Play buck naked. Is it butt naked or buck naked?
I thought buck.
Butt naked sounds more right, though.
Buck naked.
Yeah, that's one where I flip flop back and
I've
forth.
been flip-flopping on it myself.
depending on how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah.
If you're in a buck or a butt meat
Yeah.
mood.
Let her buck. That's what they say.
Let her butt.
Well, anyways, I was welcoming the new listeners from
Oh, yeah.
from everything
Yeah.
that we did.
Welcome aboard, idiot.
Yeah. Strap in. Strap up. Strap in.
Strap on.
Yeah, we had good. I don't know. Do you guys want to talk about the Sisyphus show?
Yeah.
You ever wore a strap out condom?
Dude, how many of these are you gonna do?
As many as I can fit in.
You're on a damn roll right now.
I'm just trying to get myself awake. This is how I wake myself up. I go opposite of something. Say it.
Yeah.
You are perking up.
Opposite of something. I need sustenance.
Let's give him some free association real quick.
Yeah,
before
let's let him cook a little bit.
Give me
All
some
right, how
words.
about lava lamp?
Really cold lamp.
Okay.
Okay, that's something.
That's solid.
Blizzard lamp.
It's my bedtime.
It's wake up. It's wake up. Space. Wake up space.
Yeah.
The Statue of Liberty.
The frickin' moving guy of prison. The prison moving guy.
This
You gotta. It's more like It's
Reborn.
Yeah, there you go.
Preborn.
Okay, all right. Now we gotta help him a little bit with this.
Disassociate.
Associate too much.
I'm associating too close.
Yeah. Disassociate.
Scoliosis.
Scoliosis.
That's my favorite one, dude.
All right, so
That's when your scrotum is crooked.
Scrotumosis.
Scrotumosis.
Scrodiosis. Scrodiosis.
This is my first scrodio. This podcast. Say my
Were you
first
saying that?
scrodio.
Yeah, you were saying that
my
last night,
first
right?
scrodio.
You're like, guy who's at a rodeo and he's like just fucking up and he's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is my first rodeo.
That's like
No,
the
Tommy was
perfect-
saying that last
Was
night.
I saying that last night?
I think so.
I can't
You
remember.
or me, I was disassociating.
that sounds like a
It
Ryan
does sound like
bit.
a thing I would say.
Yeah,
I'll take
no,
ownership.
I'll be
of it.
honest.
Take ownership.
I'll be
man.
honest,
I think
this
I
is-
said that like a week ago.
Dude, do that on stage.
I don't think it was
tonight.
last night.
Yeah.
Do it, yeah.
No, I got a thing. We went and saw the 9/11 memorial today. A lot of people don't know this, but the Bean in Chicago, that's actually in celebration, or it's like to commemorate Chicago's 9/11, which was when 18 men choked on a hot dog at the same time died. It was a different hot dog, except there were 3 of the men. It was the same hot dog. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah. I might do that tonight.
Yeah. New York is cool, man. I like it.
New York.
I like the
titty.
beer. Yeah, New York
Beer,
titties.
just getting beers at
The
the damn
bodegas.
bodega.
Yeah, I use the word bodega now. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna use that a lot.
Bring it back to Minneapolis.
Yeah, nobody will even know what
Start
the hell
calling.
I'm talking about,
yeah.
dude.
Start calling garage sales bodegas.
It's a fucked up bodega you got here.
Yeah.
It's a nice restaurant.
Yeah,
Damn, they got these in New York, you know.
Dude, I've started calling them brodegas. That's how
Scrodega.
much kinship. Scrodega.
I got way too much of a response than it should have. It's the
Caught me
happiest
off
I've
guard,
seen you
dude.
all day.
You
No.
say scro in front of something, and I'm on board.
I'm off board. That's on board, off board. What would see? That's how.
How
That's
come
where
a
you
job-
get tripped up on these.
How come a job onboarding, like they onboard you, they're like, hey, you're hired, here's how things go. There should be an offboarding where it's like, hey, man, you fucked up, you're fired, here's how your life's going to go now, You're going to go on Indeed, and you're going to apply to every single job.
things are gonna be bad for
Your
a
mom's
stretch.
going to be really mad at you for some reason.
I don't get it.
Like onboard, you know what onboarding is?
Yeah, on the plane.
No, but like in a job situation.
I don't know what
That's called
that
like
is.
when you're just hired and they're like, okay, so here it's like orientation.
Yeah.
Like, it's also
Okay.
called onboarding.
I didn't know that.
I swear
thought
I
it was
heard
just,
you use that word.
I was explaining it to Tommy earlier.
I thought it was just training.
It
That's
is.
pretty much it. It's the same. It's interchangeable.
Okay, but it's called onboarding.
Yeah, so offboarding, that's when you get fired. And they're like,
And when you're a chef, it's called staging.
staging?
The
I know.
stage.
I knew that.
Yeah.
That
I knew that because my little brother's a chef.
Why does that make me think of where you jack off but you don't come? Edging. Staging. I was staging my fucking eggs.
No, stage is where you as a chef, you go and work in a restaurant for a day to kind of see if you want to work there.
Oh,
see
it's
if it
like
will be a
Scared
good-
Straight, but for chefs.
Yeah, totally.
So you think you want to fucking
Stage
work? You
straight.
think you want to make a pizza?
Yeah, they don't pay you either.
No, I think you get to eat.
You pay
like
them.
normally you get a meal for doing it.
Yeah, you get a meal, but
Yeah.
you work like a 10-hour shift, no money.
This light's going.
Oh, it's
Going.
flickering.
Lights going fucking brazy.
We're
are-
recording live at the Airbnb right now.
Yeah, the Abu Ghraib Airbnb.
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 I
yeah.
got an Airbnb. Y'all want to come back to my Airbnb? Airbnb?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're staying at an Airbnb tonight.
Binba.
Airbnb.
It's funny because that's what the other one is, like VRBO.
Yeah.
Do you ever use that app to book shit? You're supposed to pronounce that Verbo.
No.
Yeah, verb yes.
Well, I'm going to pronounce it Airbnb.
Airbnb. God, this show sucks, dude.
Yeah, dude.
We're trying to show out for the new listeners too.
No, they like it. They're clapping. I can hear them
Yeah,
clapping.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm trying to get in.
All right, okay. Well,
Come on in. Come on in.
Let's
Why
let's-
don't you take the
let's do
seat?
something. Should we read the anonymous listener apology?
Yeah, let's
Try
maybe
and-
get
try
in
and
that, and maybe we can pick up some steam. or
Good
something.
luck, Tommy.
Ryan's trying to put down the steam.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know. Yeah.
But
We're
but
trying something here.
I'm here. I'm gonna try and lock in.
All right. Okay. Ready?
You got it.
So this is what we do on this show. We read anonymous listener apologies and we apologize for you, or demand apologies for you. But this is all for you guys, and we love you.
We
So
do it for the fans.
if you want to demand your own anonymous apology, go to grantwinklescomedy.com/wecoolpodcast and write in a little bit something like this. Hello, folks. I'd like to apologize to one of my best friends for the events of about 4 years ago. I was a sophomore in college going to the U of M, and my buddy was coming to visit from Milwaukee. His bus was supposed to arrive around 9 p.m., but there was inclement weather and got delayed until midnight. Once I heard this news, I smoked a fat bowl and shamefully decided to just take a little nap before I went to pick him up. All right, somebody's got to proofread this a little bit more, but
The writing was good initially, though. I'll say that.
Yeah.
until he smoked that fat bowl.
I started writing this letter, this apology, and I smoked another bowl.
So, two apologies.
Apologize for that. Okay. To take a little nap before I went to pick him up, I awoke to the unfortunate realization that my alarm didn't go off, and about 20 messages and multiple calls from my friend as it was now 2 a.m.
So this bus is getting off in it's probably a Greyhound.
Yeah.
So
From Milwaukee,
he's in
yeah.
Dinkytown. Bus is getting off downtown Minneapolis.
Yeah. At
Not a great
midnight.
spot to just be at 2 a.m.
Yeah, with bags, with luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was not doing so hot as he wasn't familiar with the cities. It was cold and snowing, and his phone was about to die.
Damn, dude.
I've been in this situation like 80 billion times. Like every year I get myself into this situation
Yeah.
where I'm like, well, my phone's about to die. I don't know where I am, and it's negative 10 degrees out.
I feel like you've been in this situation, and you've also put people in this position a million times as
Yeah,
well.
I don't know about but probably.
Hurt people, dude.
Hurt people. That's right.
Scare-
Hurt people, folks.
hurt
Listen,
people.
folks. I'm just President Trump. I'm really hurt. That's why I'm hurting you, folks.
That's why I'm hurting you all. It's your fault.
Dude, Trump should become just like he should
Like an
pivot.
empath?
Yeah, pivot to like empath. Like get in the crystals.
It hurts me when
You gotta
hurt.
hear about these crystals. It's the moon.
It hurts me very bad when you hurt, but I have to hurt you again now because you've hurt me.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Who was I talking with about his Was that you reading off?
The
Yeah.
hole-in-one
You
thing.
should find that. We
All right.
should talk about that.
He,
All
he
right.
said he hit a hole in one.
It's
Here-
dude.
it's completely a lie.
Do you
get
know?
into it.
Have you heard anything about this?
A little bit, but no.
I'm
so
gonna.
don't, yeah,
I
let's-
love that you're gonna get
okay,
fresh
cool.
eyes on this.
Okay. But yes. Anyways, this is pretty shitty so far. Scared and sick of waiting, he started using some of his final bits of battery to figure out the direction to head. He ended up making it to the Washington Avenue Bridge before I got my shit together and found him.
There you go.
That's close to Dinkytown, though.
Yeah.
Somehow he's forgiven me. Oh, wait. He was very upset at me and said multiple homeless people chased him to try and get his luggage.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
See, those guys would chase me.
You got chased by a homeless guy in Indianapolis.
I'm constantly getting chased. I was just weird. I'm telling them, we just went to the bodega, got some sandwiches. I'm like, dude, I am seconds away from being trafficked.
Yeah.
Every second in New York and in my life.
You got big victim vibes.
Yeah,
sure.
man.
I'm surprised you weren't on that subway this morning.
It honestly, it doesn't even bother me that much. I've been almost killed.
Yeah. You have sheep mentality. Once a sheep has been hunted so many times, it's just normalized.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, someone might try to rob me today. I don't know.
Well, downtown Minneapolis is fucked because there's no
nightlife.
There's nothing fun there's nothing fun to do past midnight. So everybody there is just fucking insane. And I used to live down there, and I'd walk through there because I'd walk through the Stone Arch Bridge from Dinkytown through downtown and then get to my place. And it was wild.
Yeah,
it was great. It's great. Wait,
there are parts of it that are fun, There like maybe one or two parts of downtown that are chill and fun to hang out in, and then the rest of it is fucking sketchy as hell. Like it's either completely deserted or like heavily populated by people that want to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I'm just checking the ones and twos.
Yeah, it's I mean, I think we've talked about it before on this podcast, but when me and you walked home from Sisyphus that one night.
Oh, dude, we had to go around.
Yeah, there was a mess, dude.
There was like these guys
following us. Remember that? The guy followed us in his car, and then we were both riding that scooter. Yo, me and Tommy, right before Tommy left, we were just caution to the wind.
Dude, also, yeah, that was awesome.
That was fun.
Why'd the guy...
I think
Did I yell at him?
Yeah, we left Sisyphus.
I think I yelled at a guy.
We were doing a show, and everybody left, and Tommy and I stayed there until like 2 a.m.
We shut it down.
We shut it down and then stayed there for like.
I'm surprised we got on Bird scooters because I think at one point they used to shut off at like.
Yeah, I guess we must have left at like maybe midnight or 1. It was late. And like deserted, and we could only find one scooter, and somebody had yelled at us from a car.
We're sharing the scooter.
Yeah, I think we were walking at this point to the scooter.
Yeah.
And somebody yelled at us from a car, like a hoopty. And
weren't we going through MCTC
back.
too?
Yeah,
weren't we going through the...
Yes.
Yeah.
Towards Loring Park.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we're in like the heart of downtown. Exactly what we're talking
and
about.
It's so
a place
dark.
where
it's so
like,
dark in woodland.
And this was
It's woodland over there.
Probably June of 2020. This was the height.
It's a little wood and then Loring Bar.
The height of COVID.
Yeah, height of COVID.
What about Lorne Park? Lorne
Michaels Park.
Lorne Michaels.
Yeah, yes, I do love this park.
I do. That's a great park.
Come in, Mr. Park. Sit down.
Sit down.
I don't know what Lorne Michaels sounds like.
I think we're kind of doing a pretty...
I think it's a little bit like Dr. Evil.
It's a little bit Dr. Evil,
1 million parks.
Yeah.
Anywho, it's an example of exactly what we're talking about. We just immediately started getting fucked with because me and Tommy are fucking...
I yelled something, though.
Yeah, and I think the guy thought you flipped him off, which you might have.
I didn't. That's what I didn't do.
We've debated this before.
This is what we argued about because I was drunk, and I think we were in the scooter, and I was like doing a hand motion, like...
Yeah, Larry David.
Like, all right, we're coming through.
We're good.
That's what I remember. And then you were like... Dude, I think that guy flips you off. And I'm like, I didn't. And you're like, did you? And I was like, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, and then he came around to where we were getting another one.
Also, I don't flip like people. I like will flip off a friend, ironically.
Hey man, I believe you.
I don't flip off people when I'm mad. Like, it's
but
like,
this guy didn't.
What? I would yell over
which we might have done that too,
I don't. I literally.
It's possible.
It's like all piecing back right now.
Yeah.
I was like so drunk.
Will you
dude.
allow for the possibility that we might have?
I will not. I will allow for the possibility that I yelled. I
Yeah.
will not allow for the possibility that I flipped off.
I
because
doubt-
that's like that is not like truly not in my character. Yelling is though.
Yeah.
So that's why.
And we probably wouldn't even have yelled something inflammatory, but it kind of doesn't matter if that guy was looking for two white boys.
We could have been like, "Yeah, man,
I love you, dude.
I love you." Yeah.
He's like, and then he kind of followed us, and we were terrified for a couple blocks, and but we got out safe, and
Yeah,
it was all
downtown
good.
Minneapolis is.
Yeah, it's
so quiet.
That was big time COVID, but it's always like that, and it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we relate to your friend here. Here we go. Yeah, multiple homeless people chased him. Somehow he's forgiven me by now, but likes to share how that's the night that I almost killed him.
That's fair.
I would tell that story every time I saw you.
Yeah.
It's a good friend too that can forgive you for that.
And then here's
Too bad that story's my fucking life, dude.
there's a parentheses.
Stories every night, dude. for me.
That's the day I almost killed him. Parentheses for the second time. An apology for another day.
No.
End parentheses.
And a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Every
that's good.
conversation that he has with his friend is just like his friend's like, yeah, you remember the 8th time you tried to kill me?
Every
Also, real quick-
apology written in should be a cliffhanger.
There is a little bit more. Okay.
Ooh.
Thank you, Grant, Brian, and Tommy for taking the
I
time.
accidentally called you Brian one episode.
Somebody has.
I
I don't think anybody did, but
No,
yeah.
I accidentally called you Brian one
well, that was
episode.
a big thing, yeah. It was Brian's.
That must be it.
Because I was hanging out with my other friend Brian a lot.
And then I think listeners started calling me Brian for a while, and I got mad.
Oh, here we go.
This guy's bringing it back.
Dude, bring back calling Ryan
Bring back Brian. Thank you, Grant, Brian, and Tommy, for taking the time to read my apology about the day I done messed up. I hope you can forgive me enough to let me into the pearly gates of the RCU. But I understand if I'm not.
There's already 4 people. It's getting
It's
getting crowded.
It's like Mormon heaven. There is a finite number of people who get up there. But I understand if I'm not on the list. All the best, anonymous listener number 21006, and I'll leave off the last digit to keep them truly anonymous. Because I mean,
wow,
great job.
Yeah, it's a great apology.
Great apology. You know what? It's so good that you should almost take my spot as hosting the podcast.
No. Take mine.
Nah.
If you want to take
mine.
my spot, you can.
Take my spot, please.
Take my spot, please.
Take my pod.
Take mine.
Take my pod,
all right.
please.
Ryan, read the Trump.
Okay, real quick. It is 7:15.
Oh,
What
it's
time-
7:15?
Yeah, what time do we need to leave?
We should leave. It shows at 8:30. We should leave at 8. It's probably gonna start at like 8:45.
Okay.
So
How long is it going to take to get down there?
I don't know. We're right by the J, so I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if we leave at like 7:45 just to
Leave at
be
7:45?
safe?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be perfect
That's
time.
that's
Okay.
plenty of time.
All
It'll
right.
take a half hour to get there.
Here,
Okay.
let me dig this up real quick.
Okay, so I would say if your friend has already forgiven you for this, then
We have no choice but to forgive you.
that's true. Yeah,
Mhm.
and
No, apology
sounds like
accepted.
you must be a good friend. in
Listeners,
general.
take notes.
But yeah,
This is a good
don't
apology.
Take
like
notes.
if you're going to pick somebody up from somewhere, just don't take the nap.
Dude,
I'll say it.
Dude, I miss Trump so much. Dude, he's so funny,
All right,
dude.
let's
Tommy
get into this.
got on his knees and prayed to
Dude,
the
he's
Trump
so-
Tower in
he's
Chicago.
He's what this dumbass country deserves.
Well, that's
Let's
true.
get into this. So this is a statement by Donald J. Trump, the 45th president of the United States. This is an official press release.
This is his third. This is like his third public statement since he's been president and kicked off
Since he's not been president.
since he's not been president.
So I'll read the whole thing. Many people are asking, so I'll give it to you now. It is 100% true. While playing with the legendary golfer Ernie Els, winner of 4 majors and approximately 72 other tournaments throughout the world,
Approximately.
Gene Sowers, winner of the Senior U.S. Open, Ken Duke, and Mike Goods, both excellent tour players, I made a hole-in-one. It took place at Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida, on the 7th hole, which was playing 181 yards into a slight wind.
The wind.
I hit a 5-iron, which sailed magnificently into a rather strong wind with approximately 5 feet of cut, whereupon it bounced twice and then went clank into the hole.
Clank.
This is written beautifully.
These great tour players noticed it before I did because their eyes are slightly better, but on that one hole only, their swings weren't. Anyway, there's a lot of chatter about it, quite exciting, and people everywhere seem to be asking for the facts. Playing with that group of wonderful, talented players was a lot of fun. The match was Ernie and me with no strokes against Gene, Mike, and Kevin. I won't tell you who won because I am a very modest individual, and you will then say I was bragging, and I don't like people who brag. Watch the video here.
And then, it has the link.
Of the
And it
hole
has a
in one?
link, yeah.
So it really did happen?
Apparently it did.
This statement alone will win him the next
I
election.
mean, it'll win him the golfing vote, probably.
It's the funniest thing.
The treasured golfing vote. Who will the golf committee?
Dude, he's such a queen. He's just a little...
It's like...
Oh, he rules.
I love how
He rules in the worst way.
In a statement that is completely, purely for vanity and braggadocio, he's like, as I am very humble.
He knows what he's doing, dude. He's
It's tongue-in-cheek. It's tongue-in-cheek.
He's a little trickster.
Yeah.
You know, tongue-in-cheek, that phrase comes from eating ass.
So Trump... Trump was like kind of doing a lot of stand-up around Mar-a-Lago, just kind of dropping in people's weddings and just doing time, because he just...
Okay, so he drops into a wedding. How do you think that sounds?
He goes, give it up for the beautiful couple. It's a beautiful couple. Beautiful couple. Lock her up. And he's just, he's just running through his material. And
and that's what the people who, what do you call, pay to be a member, that's what they want.
Well,
So you were reaching out. I thought you wanted my mic.
Well, what my point is that, now that he's got this new newsletter, this is where his like kind of onion starts. This is where this is
Hard Times.
His Hard Times, his Harvard Lampoon.
It's called the Funyun.
This is where
the Trunnion.
This is where Trump like written word. This is where the written pranks, the written jokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's like kind of like being behind the computer. Typing up a little funny little statement.
Yeah, he's sitting there playing with like a slinky, like a comedy writer.
Yeah, he's got to do time.
He also doesn't need to hear about how everyone's angry at him now. Like, honestly, if I'm Trump, I don't run in 2024 because I'm like, no, dude, this is kind of the place to be.
You have more to lose, right? If you run, because
maybe, I mean,
right? Because
I think he's also driven by like wanting power,
vanity.
Do you think he knows he can just do stand up?
Yeah, I don't think he wants that.
Do you think he's considered it?
I mean, that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
right. He's on an arena tour.
Dude, I'm writing.
You're writing for Trunt?
I'm writing for Trump. Dude, all right, here's a tweet.
President Trunt.
This one.
No, Joe Biden called
this
him
one really got me.
Trunt one time.
This isn't
President Trunt.
No, that's funny. That's Biden trying to come up with a name.
President.
No, it's him trying to actually say President Donald Trump.
President Trump.
President Trunt.
President Trump is.
Dude, there's this video of Biden. Like he has this little press conference or whatever, and then it ends, and he just kind of like, walks off to where like a wall is, and he just sits there, he just stands there.
Does somebody have to come grab him?
Yeah, I think someone was walking towards him, but the video ends and cuts with him just like, he just kind of walks towards the wall, realizes there's no door over there, and he just kind of goes, and just doesn't even.
Do you know what's?
Doesn't even go back.
Doesn't turn around.
Nah, he just goes there and he's just like.
Looking at the wall.
Damn, shit, man, the thing.
It's going to be all over.
I went the wrong.
See, Trump would do the exact same thing, go to the wall and just go like, It's a beautiful wall.
It's a beautiful wall. I'm glad we
Look
put
at
it here.
this wall.
The wall is great.
I had this repainted. This
Yeah,
wall.
he would do 5 on the wall.
You know what
this is a man who can riff.
If we can build this wall, why can't we also build the wall?
And put a big beautiful door in it, like I was planning on putting a big beautiful.
This is a
door
man who
here.
wouldn't get sleepy on a podcast like us.
No.
All right, check out this tweet from 2014. This one was really getting me at the airport.
We should say again to the new listeners, we don't support.
We don't
Donald
like.
Trump.
Obviously, we fucking hate Trump. We fucking hate Trump. But my brain is absolutely broken. Yeah, I do. I really do fucking hate
Because
Trump.
we opened the segment with you going, God, I'm.
Come on, you're literally lying to yourself if you don't miss him. Tell me you don't miss him. I don't know. Come on, Jerry.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
I don't know every person I know.
I won't fucking say.
It's
it,
a one-man ship that's going down, Tommy. You can't bring the other ships down.
All right, 2014, because he's just a little old queen, and it's my favorite thing. He goes 2014, so he's already announced he's gonna run at this point. Because I think or was it? I think 2014 it got it going.
Maybe, yeah.
You know,
8 years
goes,
ago.
Sissy Graydon Carter of Failing Vanity Fair magazine and owner of Bad Food Restaurants has a problem. His VF Oscar party is no longer, quote, hot.
Yeah.
That's the whole tweet.
It's the whole tweet.
That's amazing.
That's the tweet.
He didn't
That's
get
the
invited to something, and he's just like, he's Gossip Girl.
tweet.
Yeah.
Is what,
XOXO.
he's XOXO Gossip Girl.
Jesus. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I think if
that's who the rednecks love.
Do you think if he was allowed to get back on Twitter, he might not run?
No, that would make him, I think, want to run more, honestly.
You think so?
Yeah. I think where he's at now
It's
is literally the perfect place for him where he can still be funny. He's
got his
pretty much
hordes
harmless.
of fans.
Chimes in once every
Yeah.
couple months, does something
The
ridiculous.
people that are crazy about him will still listen, which is whatever.
Yeah.
That does suck, but
I think you're absolutely right.
he
And then he'll
knows-
it's perfect right now.
But he knows he's got that mass of people bubbling, and I think he wants to use them again. He clearly wants to use them.
course.
Dude, dude.
Also, dude, I'm about to poop my pants. I'm going to go.
You're going right now?
I think I'm gonna. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can you guys?
Carry it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hold it
Yeah,
down.
we'll carry.
Yeah. Good luck with everything I've been putting in today.
I'll-
with all the stuff I've been.
What?
With all the shit I've been fucking
Go,
saying on
just
the
go.
bench.
Go to the
All
bathroom.
right, I gotta-
Come on, Jesus.
All right. Pull my finger. Make me look.
Don't pull his finger.
Dude, a thing, I already said this to you, but what me and Ryan have been joking about, this is a little character.
Yeah. What's the character?
Here's a little character. So it's like a guy, and I think I already told you this, but it's like a guy who's like, we'll kind of improv it a little bit, man.
Okay. All right.
So it's like, shit, man, dude, I'm in a lot of debt, dude.
Fuck.
It's
Student loans or?
no, dude, I just been spending. I'm in
Yeah.
a lot of debt right now, dude.
I get it, man. It's like you get a credit card and you kind of just,
It's like
yeah.
10. I got like 10,000
10 G's?
from yesterday. I'm like
What?
$10,000 in debt. from
What did you
yesterday.
spend 10 G's on yesterday,
Dude,
man?
I tipped my waitress $10,000. Dude, she was just so cool,
Damn,
man.
dude. Where'd you even get $10,000?
I didn't know my credit card could go that high.
That's the
She was
limit?
pissed off too.
Wait.
She had to take out a W-9.
You were at Applebee's, dude.
The tab was like $22. I tipped her $10,000, man. She was pissed
Yeah,
off.
well,
She
she
was
was
like, I
pissed
don't know-
about the tip?
She was like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
The restaurant was
Like,
mad.
you fucked her taxes,
They had to,
dude.
They had
Like,
to take out a lot of dude. A lot of people are mad
she's
at me.
She's probably in public housing. She's
Dude.
a waitress at Applebee's. You're getting her evicted.
A lot of people are mad at me. She got bumped up to another tax bracket.
And yeah.
Dude, I don't really regret it, man. She just kind of was pretty cool.
Yeah.
She filled up my coffee like once,
Multiple
like,
times.
like, a
But
couple.
just the once?
No, like well, the first time, and then she came back and filled it a second time.
Okay.
So
That's worth a good tip.
I don't know, man. I'd do it again,
All right.
dude.
How are you gonna?
You gotta,
How are you gonna?
dude.
Are you gonna?
Dude, you gotta help me out, man. I'm gonna need you to come to my restaurant.
Yeah. Okay.
Sit down. I'll wait on you.
All right.
I'm gonna need you to tip me. I'm gonna need you to tip me like 10 grand. God, I'm in the hole right now, man. Come on.
All right, fine.
All right.
I am the richest man you know. Donald Trump.
That's why I reached
It
out
was
to
me
you.
the whole time.
That's how
It was me. I hit a hole in one.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's a good character and scene.
And scene.
That's fun, man. What about? I know that made me think of Clay's thing about how he wrote his phone number in the tip line. You remember that tweet that he had? It's
Wait,
I
writing
wrote,
his phone number in the tip line and them
then he's
charging him
I
that much.
Yeah, ended up tipping $7 million.
That's a great joke.
Yeah.
That's really fucking funny.
Yeah, I think Twitter decided it was pretty good. I think they decided it would be funny and not die.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. Any other characters you've been working on?
Yeah, I got a few. I actually do have a few other characters.
Okay. Can we get into another juicy improv like that?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me take out. I have another thing.
Oh, this is guy who's always writing down characters in his phone.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like, so it's a guy who doesn't know. So it's a guy who doesn't know the difference between children and dogs.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So let's just start and okay.
Ma'am.
Charlie.
Ma'am, you can't bring your dog into the restaurant.
Sorry, are you talking to me?
Ma'am.
Charlie, come here. Come here, Charlie.
Ma'am.
What?
Are
you talking to me?
Yeah, don't bring that dog into the restaurant. This is a people-only restaurant.
Charlie?
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Man. Don't bring your child in this restaurant. That's the guy. So it's a woman coming in with a baby.
Yeah. And now you're talking to another guy?
That's the character, though.
Fuck, that one's not as good. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, because here's the thing, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody's letting dogs into restaurants these days.
That's
man.
true.
We're in Brooklyn, man.
That's true. There are a lot in
How about an apology from all the people in the absolute inner cities who decide it's a good idea to own a dog?
It's too much. It's getting out of control. I will say this. I was walking past on my way to work. There was this it was like a dog outdoor brewery.
Okay.
In Greenpoint, kind of in Greenpoint in Williamsburg, kind of by McCarran Park. I don't know. And there's like 7 people in this brewery. It's huge, big. It's outdoors, you know. It's pretty big. Mm-hmm. And there's like 7 people in it getting drinks. And their dogs right around. And then there's a security guy standing out front.
Is this where you got the idea for this?
I don't know. There's like a buff ass security guy. Like it's like 10 in the morning, and there's like a buff ass and he's wearing security, has the sunglasses, and it's like, yeah, I don't think they need you, man.
Like, is he dog security?
I don't know. Yeah.
Just protecting the dogs.
Yeah. Show pulling over a dog, like getting his paw prints.
Sir, do you know how fast you were
arresting
running?
a dog, getting his paw prints and shit.
Fucking.
Dude, these lights are going on.
A-cab, bro. All dog cops are bastards.
Anyways, those are some of the characters.
Yeah.
That I got.
It's pretty good.
Thanks, man.
Pretty good stuff. You got any characters or anything you want to run, Ryan?
Yeah, but I can't do any of them on the podcast. They're all really fucked up.
They're all super fucked.
I have an apology for Grant.
Okay.
It's been a while coming.
All right. What where are we at? Okay, we got 15 minutes.
All right.
Should we just get into the... Do you just want to go for it?
I'll go for it. So...
I'm going to luxuriate in this one.
Do you want to sit on the couch?
Oh, yeah. No, Ryan, you react for me. And then,
I apologize to you off pod, too.
You did.
And I am sorry about this.
And I mediated. In the moment.
Kind of. So...
Well, it sounds like you got a little tongue lashing from Ryan.
I left Comedy Corner...
I licked his asshole so hard.
So I left Comedy Corner Friday night.
I was tongue in cheek.
I left the bar drunk and also in a sour mood, which I don't want to say why I was in a bad mood.
We all know why.
But
because Tommy was being racist.
Someone put me in a bad mood, and it was not my fault.
Let's set the stage a tiny bit. Okay. So we're recording this. Thank you to everybody who's listening who came to the Sisyphus Brewing shows in Minneapolis. We sold out both nights, Friday, Saturday. It was like, that's a huge deal for us, I would say.
Yeah, it's cool.
And we're very thankful. And we were riding high. You know, we finished the show there.
Also, and then we went to the mic.
Sold
and
some merch.
Had good sets
yeah,
at
we
the
did
mic.
good sets at the mic. We were kind of, we were walking around like our shit don't stink that night.
Well, I had a good vibe.
We were getting drunk too.
I was getting drunk too, and I had a good vibe about me. But I got put in a sour mood by somebody, not one of you guys.
You sound like Trump. You sound like I was in a sour mood.
I was. I just left sour.
Which I didn't know. I didn't clock either of what had happened.
I know you didn't know that,
guys.
but it really I just got bummed. And so then when we were, getting a ride home from Courtney.
Thank you, Courtney, for the ride.
Thank you, Courtney, for the ride.
She's not listening to this.
Of course she's not. But I started getting on Grant's case for doing more time than us at the show on Friday.
Not only did you start getting on my case, it was like as I was stepping out of the car.
Yeah,
and I kept raising. I realized, Courtney pointed this out. I kept raising the number of the time you did. I was like, dude, you did like 28 minutes, man.
Yeah.
We only did like 20. I was like, did you have to go that long? And then I was like, you did 30 minutes. I mean, who?
And then you were being a dick, and you go, what was it, about 33 minutes, Grant?
I was like, what is it, about 33?
I don't know.
I was like, what'd you do, 48 up there? And then I'm
but
like,
you're saying it like it's a joke. You were serious. It seemed like I didn't know.
Well, here's the thing. I was just pissed off. I was just, again, in a sour mood, and I was just I was drunk, and then I was like looking for like a vessel.
But you must have been kind of pissed about that then.
I really don't care.
Yeah, well, because that's what I was curious about. I was like, what a bizarre thing.
Yeah.
Because like I say this, and it's easy to say it, like I could see myself doing what you did, like in a way where it's like at the show, if it was like, oh, he went longer than us, kind of fuck him. But then you kind of forget about it. But then later you're way drunker and you're like, you know what? I'm going to fucking bring this shit up now.
Here's my thought. When you're on stage, I was like, going a little long.
That was it?
That's really about it. Just like,
so what the fuck, man? Yeah, okay. It was the sour mood.
I was in a bad mood, and that's why I'm sorry. And then the next morning I'm like, I don't even fucking care. Like, why did I even do that? So,
I don't even really remember like how I reacted. I think I was kind of just like, okay, Tommy, and I shut the door and walked away.
You were pretty flabbergasted. I think.
I think we all kind of were, weren't we?
I saw it coming.
We didn't really.
A mile away.
I think you were pretty cool about it.
Well, I didn't have a chance to really react, so I'm curious what the vibe in the car was after that door
then we drove
slammed.
away.
Then we drove
away.
Was
it silent?
No,
it was like silent for like a minute, and then I was like, Tommy,
what the fuck?
Why did you do that?
And I was like, I don't know. Immediately I was like, I don't know, man. And then
what did Courtney say?
I don't know. She kind of thought it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of funny.
She thought it was kind of funny.
Well, because I was just like, I mean, and you know this, like, I'm capable of doing my time. It's like I was aware of what was going on, and I like didn't. What did I do? I probably did about 30 minutes. We were all supposed to do 20, right?
Yeah,
but I was going last.
You were headlining, and so I was also so drunk by that point.
I was trying to. Here's the thing. I even will say this. I probably shouldn't have gone that long, but I just was never ending at a point where I was satisfied, and I knew it didn't matter if I went 10 longer minutes. Because when are you ever in the position where it doesn't matter? Like I would only ever do that on a show where I was closing it out.
It's cool. It's your show.
Yeah.
You get to do that.
Yeah.
Like you've earned that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck? But I wasn't like, I don't know. We all ended up talking about it right away, but
dumb, like ego drunk shit,
pissed off about other stuff
and then I apologize to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
I think it was some misplaced aggression there,
dude, because this fucking guy,
yeah,
and I don't want to say,
Yeah, we don't need to say. We don't need to. We really don't. We should.
We should.
We absolutely should say, but we're not going
We're
to.
not gonna.
Somebody, you know,
we shouldn't say.
it's just an entitled person. And
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to give a little bit of context.
No.
That we can just stop there. Or unless you guys want to share anything else, but I'll just say it's just it's fucking.
It is what it is.
So what happened after? What was the rest of that car ride home? Was it like? Did you guys talk about that? Or
Yeah,
was it,
pretty much the whole way.
Ryan was just like, yeah, just apologize to Grant.
When I was just,
and I was like, all right.
I don't remember what all I said, but I remember one of it was just one of the things I said was like, dude, you gotta imagine like if you're Grant in that situation, like, you know, I mean, we all I think look up to each other, and when that comes out of the blue. It's he's probably not feeling great
because we're partners.
Yeah, it bummed me out, dude. It really did because I was like, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't have had an issue with you doing that.
Guess what? It bummed me out more that I did that.
Bump my mic,
dude. Can I be honest?
Bump
with you?
my
It bummed
mic.
me. I was
That
the
you
most.
did it.
I was the most bummed out that I created that.
Yeah, because normally, you're not really you're like.
Well, that's
a
why.
pretty chill
That's
guy.
why I'm really the most affected by this, and that's what we need to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Is that you're the real victim? Of
I'm
your
the
own
victim. I
actions.
did something. I did something a little uncalled for, out of pocket, and a little shitty,
Very uncalled for.
and that makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
Way worse
Well, it
than
should,
like
yeah.
what I can't even imagine.
I mean, I forgave you.
well, I
Pretty
can't
much
imagine how
instantly.
you guys would feel, and it would be less.
Well,
how
just
you'd feel.
I mean, it's
It'd be
just,
less than what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Because we're not you.
Well, the fact
Of
that you
course.
know.
Why would I?
The fact that you know exactly what the fuck you did is pretty obvious. That you know.
I knew right away.
Yeah. You were like you were just fucking with me. Just wanted to fuck with somebody.
I was just fucking.
You were pissed off.
I had some bad energy put onto me at the bar.
Yeah.
And
That's fair.
that
I mean, it's not fair, but
Yeah.
not fair to me. Fair for you.
Well, that's the apology.
Well, and then also, you want to tell everybody how long you went the next night? Do you even know?
I don't know. Was it 30?
No, here's the thing. Nobody fucking knows because nobody cares, Tommy. Nobody fucking cares.
I think I did like 26.
you were up there for. Dude, I mean, you were killing, dude. That's the thing. Is like I'm not gonna like me and Ryan are gonna run around back there, fucking lighting your ass when it's your show and you're headlining it.
Oh shit! I did an hour. That's just how it goes.
You shouldn't have done the water bottle bit for 27 minutes.
I did an hour, dude. No.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
No, that's I wouldn't change anything. I would change how
my
Tommy
hand.
acted.
Shake my hand.
It's in my
Shake my
pants.
hand, Ryan.
This was in my pants.
Ugh.
Scratching my.
Was that a
pubes.
good enough apology?
Yeah, man, it was a great night.
Do you think that was good enough?
It was fine.
But when it's your show, I don't think anybody like what you're gonna.
Yeah.
Are we
it's
gonna
just-
light you?
Yeah. It's uncalled for.
Okay.
It was displaced anger, and I was trying to just bitch about something.
Mm-hmm.
It was the refugees of anger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what
They're calling it the refugees of anger.
It happened in a car.
Yeah.
At 2:15. Yeah, but that was the thing. We had to bury the hatchet real quick because it was like, what is this gonna like?
It's and also
ruin the
like
weekend.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
You're gonna let this ruin the streak end, dude?
The
All right.
freaking screek end.
Well,
Yeah, it's all good. Those shows were amazing. So
they were really great.
I think people would never know that there was turmoil amongst
It's just we're like the Beatles.
the Scrodcast,
We're the Beagles.
the Screedles. We're the damn I'll demand an apology real quick from Ryan.
For what?
We were walking around today with
Oh yeah. This
so
was an honest mistake.
It was shitty. It was shitty in the morning, raining, and we were wearing multiple layers. And Ryan had his backpack with him.
It's not a big backpack.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
there
Ryan
room?
had his backpack.
Was there room?
There
Dude,
absolutely was
you
not
got
room.
dude.
There was room.
The only child syndrome
There was
that you
room.
have is out of this world.
So this is
There
what
was no room.
that box was not in there today.
The
That-
box was in there.
no.
It wasn't in there.
So
You know
Ryan,
there was room.
Ryan's carrying around an empty backpack, and we all have sweatshirts on. I had a windbreaker over my sweatshirt. Bitch Respecter is with us too. Same situation. Ryan's like, oh my God, it's hot, man, because it got beautiful. The morning was raining.
Yeah, it got
Turned
really
into
hot. It
the
got
nicest
70.
day of the year.
We're also walking.
We were
for,
walking
like,
a lot, and it was hot. And we were at the World Trade Center, so I was, feeling all types of ways. And then
Anger.
Ryan
and thoughts of I should do
Remorse.
this again.
Ryan just makes a show of taking his sweatshirt off. And
I had to stop to take it. What do you mean I make a show?
You went like this. It feels so much better.
So
I just took my sweatshirt. I didn't make a show.
You made it.
Oh, you were
average.
hamming it up.
Clay
dude.
said you made a show of it. He texted me. Oh, I'm so much cooler.
And so I popped mine off, and I'm like, "Hey Ryan, can you just throw my sweatshirt right on top of yours? I'll fold it up real small, like the size of a quarter." And no.
Do you know how we can find this out?
put them both in there right now?
No, because it's
We
going
can-
to crinkle up
we-
my sweatshirt, and I don't want to do that.
That was not the reason you gave me, though.
That was another reason in my head, though. And I felt like...
So this is the point. Ryan, walking around empty backpack, goes, only one sweatshirt. Only one sweatshirt
Dude,
in my backpack.
that's
Can't-
selfish.
Can't go bulky.
This is a small backpack.
that you can
That's
for
not
sure
a
fit
small
two
backpack.
sweatshirts
That's just
in it.
that's a fine backpack.
I got a hat in there, and I got a...
You could fit 4 more sweatshirts in there.
No chance.
I carried Tommy's
Let's see.
corduroy
Let's see
jacket
how
around.
much sweatshirts we could fit in there.
No.
I carried.
I don't want to rip the backpack.
You're not gonna rip the back.
don't
It's
rip
a
the
nice backpack.
It's a shitty backpack. And
So-
it's very small.
What if Grant
mean,
offered to carry the backpack?
He didn't.
Would you have done it?
I would have considered it more strongly.
See, but why wouldn't you just say yes? Like you don't.
Well, okay, first of all, because yesterday I had to take my sweatshirt off and I put it in the backpack, and it was like, it felt like it was like, here's the thing. Once you say something, you
This
can't
is-
go
this
back.
is insane.
Yes, you can,
No,
Ryan.
no, you can't.
Tommy
You
just
can't.
gave me
Because-
a heartfelt
because
apology.
yesterday-
Yeah, you absolutely can go back.
Well, I'll apologize. But yesterday, right, I'm walking around, I got my sweatshirt in my backpack. I'm like, this thing's busting at the seams.
And you said
What?
it to yourself.
no,
Yeah, I'm
it's
thinking
one
this.
sweatshirt
So I
in
had
that
this in my head.
backpack?
Yes,
That's what
dude.
you feel.
Yes. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, dude,
Dear Lord, dude.
hey, can you let me finish? Can you let me finish my
Dude, I
reasoning,
can't even. We
my
should have
logic?
started with this. Is a lot to unpack.
I know.
and
So-
it's not actually. It's what's
Not a
way
lot to
more to
unpack,
unpack
though.
is your mental, and what's not to unpack is your backpack. Because not
yeah,
a lot
'cause
is
nothing's in
Because
there.
there's nothing in there. There's only
One thing to pack
sweatshirt.
in my backpack, and it's my fucking sweatshirt. Here's the thing: 2 thoughts running through my head. A, Grant should have brought his own backpack if he wanted to put his sweatshirt up. Should have thought about that. B, I only got so much room in this backpack, man. Plus, I let you put your sweatshirt in my backpack. Clay's gonna be asking to put his
would
sweatshirt in my
probably be
backpack.
fine.
Now all our sweatshirts are wrinkly. My backpack, it's not even together anymore. The seams are
A
completely
sweatshirt
gone.
doesn't get wrinkly, man.
Yeah, it does.
And also,
No,
you
it
could,
doesn't.
dude,
A
you
shirt
can
gets
The
wrinkled.
way you can,
Let me see your sweatshirt.
the way you can do it is you just kind of fold it, then
Look it.
roll it
I'll
into
show-
a tight cylinder.
Also, yeah, you can fold your sweatshirt in a way where
Yeah.
it doesn't get wrinkly.
Well, I don't know how to do
and
that,
also,
do I?
I will show you my sweatshirt, and it doesn't get
I
wrinkly.
carried
Well, I
around.
don't know how to do that.
I
do
carried around Tommy's corduroy overcoat in Chicago for 8 hours.
And I offered to carry the bag too.
Yeah.
Because I
And-
was like, I'll carry this
and
bag.
I was like, no, that's okay because it's completely insignificant. And
because it doesn't.
Then why is it such a big deal now?
to say because
that
it.
damn dude, what the hell?
No, because it's like such an
Damn, dude, did I just use
No, 'cause it's-
logic?
no.
it's such an insignificant thing that you can do for someone.
Yeah, that it feels like a big deal for you to say no.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like you're fucking with me by saying no.
Yeah.
And then he kept looking at like he knew I was pissed off. Dude, he knew I was pissed about
That's
it.
all right. That's kind of
Because Clay's so cool and he's not as close that like
Did you do sweatshirt around the waist?
yeah.
And it
That's
looked
all
good.
right.
It looked good. I was complimenting him. I was
See,
like,
then he started complimenting me on it, and it's like, dude,
I was like, that's a good
because
look
then
you
so
got
he's
there.
trying to be.
I do think it's insane
He
that you
said
wouldn't
no.
take Grant's
He
sweatshirt.
said no.
I think that's like kind
He
of
said
mean.
no, and then he's looking at me like trying to get a rise out of me
All right, we gotta
for
go.
saying no, and I go, if you don't. You know I'm annoyed right now?
Yeah.
Stop fucking looking at me. Stop fucking looking at
Grant
me,
pulled
bro.
the classic, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Don't fucking look at me, bro.
All right.
Brian,
Okay, well, I
Brian.
am sorry. I am sorry.
are you?
Yeah, but in my defense...
Will you admit you were wrong?
Yes, of course.
Dude, you won't believe the
Yes.
shit he was saying with me and Courtney when we went out to lunch. He was saying that we need.
No, we'll save this for another episode.
Dude, he was saying some like insane shit that was like bumming us both out. We are like, dude, I don't think you can have that opinion. And he kept going, okay, I know, I understand you're upset, but in my defense, and he just would keep doubling and tripling down, and we're like,
you're wrong. You're
just
admitting
a
you're wrong.
summary of it.
We have to go. We cannot get into this discussion.
Let's tease it.
This will.
Can we just tease it?
Well, okay, on Twitter, there's like
the Ryan bad opinion.
I saw this discourse that pit bulls are actually bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, at first I've always been like, oh yeah, no, that's just like, that's dog shit.
He thinks they should pit bulls should cease to exist.
Should be genocided.
No,
He literally thinks he goes no, not like kill them all, like not do a Holocaust on them, just like get every pit bull ever neutered so they just slowly dissipate.
No, just
from
alter
the face
the breed.
of the earth.
Alter
yeah,
the
we
breed
can't
to
get
be
into
smaller
this.
dogs.
And I was like, Ryan, I don't think you can have the opinion that you want a species to stop existing.
Let's not. You're right. Let's get this hallowed Ryan apology on the record.
All right. Grant, I'm sorry that I didn't let you put your sweatshirt in my backpack, even though you probably should have thought to have your own backpack, and that it was really funny. But I am genuinely sorry.
That's nice, dude.
But it was a good bit.
So it was a bit.
Partly, yeah. But also, I'm thinking like, it's a big bag. It's not a big backpack.
Dude, it's so. Dude, I bet you could fit 7 sweatshirts in that backpack.
Backpack that's small enough to not fit 2 sweatshirts. That's like the easiest thing.
Yeah, but you're not thinking. I got a heavy duty sweatshirt. That's a Carhartt.
That is not a heavy. That's
a
just
heavy-duty
a regular
sweatshirt.
sweatshirt.
That's the most regular sweat. It's identical to my sweatshirt.
Heavy duty sweatshirt.
What you're saying is you're weak right now,
Emphasis on-
and you can't carry 2
That's true.
sweatshirts. You're
Emphasis
saying a
on
weak little man.
Duty, sure. I don't give a shit.
But I'll be
I know I'm
honest.
strong.
Okay, can I cop something real quick? Yeah. I didn't want to carry that backpack.
I would have offered. I would offer because I would want my sweatshirt.
I almost countered with that, but then I was like,
I would have done it if you would have countered.
That's why I
with
didn't
it.
counter. Because I knew you would go, all right. And then I'd go, now my sweatshirt's going to get all wrinkly. And my backpack's going to be all fucked up.
You're such a piece of shit.
I bet you one carry sweatshirt, and I'll raise you. You carry the bag. Oh shit! The pot is getting full.
All right, guys.
All right, we got to go to the show.
All right.
Yeah. So sorry that we kind of picked up at the end there. Hopefully you made it through the beginning.
You should. The description of this one should just be it picks up at the end.
I'll say skip to 16 minutes or something. Skip to after Ryan takes his shit. Yeah. So guys,
that's where it starts.
Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you for packing out all the shows we've been on this tour. It's truly been amazing and heartwarming, except for when Tommy fucking stabbed me in the back there, and then Ryan stabbed me in the back. Other than that, it's been wonderful.
Ryan has stabbed me so many times. It's
Yeah. Ryan, take us out, man.
take us out.
You know what? Why don't you guys shut the hell up? And actually, Grant, I take my damn apology back.
What the hell, dude?
If I've ever apologized to you, which I hope I haven't, I take those ones back
Why are you taking
too.
it back now?
Because. Hey, thank you guys so much for listening. The fans, you're the only reason I do this podcast. Thank you so much. For Tommy and Grant, I've been Ryan Call. Enjoy the damn day. Bye.